Lopez, kabayan.
Ano ga? The Newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Charles Lejano. Authorities have found the bodies of the two children buried by the landslide caused by severe tropical storm Maring in Barangay Dominican Mirador in Baguio City. To give us an update on the situation in Benguet, we have Romel Lopez on the line. He's reporting from Baguio City. Romel, good afternoon. What's the latest?
Yes, Charles, rescuers started their retrieval operations early today in hopes to find the children that were buried by a landslide in Baguio City alive. But around 10 in the morning, their hopes were dashed when the remains of the children, aged 12 and 4, were found inside the room. Last Monday, as a severe tropical storm Maring battered northern Luzon, Barangay Dominican Mirador in Baguio City suffered a landslide that claimed a life of other person. Meanwhile, in La Trinidad, Benguet, 3 children aged 12, 8, and 2 have also died due to a landslide. Their parents said that the tragedy happened while the family was eating their dinner last Monday night. They were wounded in the incident and now are calling for financial assistance. Charles, according to the Office of the Civil Defense in Cordillera, Maring rained down 625 millimeters of rain. This is worse than Typhoon Indoy in 2009, which had only recorded 455 millimeters of rain, and Typhoon Ompong, which brought about 535 millimeters of rain in 2018. Charles.
Thank you for those updates and stay safe, Romel. That was Romel Lopez reporting live from Baguio City. Congressman Edgar Erice admits to leaving the Liberal Party due to their, quote, holier-than-thou attitude. Erice recently left the Liberal Party to join Acción Democrático, which supports presidential candidate Isko Moreno. In an interview with the Chiefs, the Caloocan 2nd District representative said he felt that Liberal Party members had their own set of ideals, which he said no member is allowed to oppose. He added that the Liberal Party was so focused on Ocho Derecho back in 2016 that their bets for congressman were put on the back burner.
Alam mo, yun ang pinakamabigat sa nakikita ko. Para bang may franchise, may exclusive franchise sila kung ano yung mabuti para sa bayan. Kung ano iniisip nila para sa bayan, yun yung tama. Kaya kami nagiging na-alienate kami. Parang yun ang problema namin, holier than thou, kaya iba na yung idea. Parang masama na o nabayaran na. Hindi niya ako kilala. Alam, ito sa Liberal Party, Ocho Derecho, hindi gumagasta sa amin ng partido. Kami ang tumutulong sa partido.
Comelec spokesperson James Jimenez says the candidate substitution rule is necessary but may be open for additional restrictions. Speaking to News 5, Jimenez said substitution is a necessary remedy for political parties to take part in the elections and for candidates who later on change their minds. But with one presidential candidate saying he is okay with being substituted later on, Jimenez added that it may be better for Congress to revisit this measure and add conditions to it, so that only those with bona fide intention may run in the elections.
Substitution has value, no? It is necessary to maintain yung karapatan ng political party na lumahok dito sa ating halalan. Also, binibigyan niya ng konting lakas yung karapatan ng kandidato mismo na magbago ng isip niya. So nakikita ko yun. Unfortunately, sabi niyo nga, nagmumukhang garapalan na, no? Yung pagfa-file ng mga placeholders, ika nga. And maybe Congress can revisit it and maybe correct that error.
The Customs Bureau has seized smuggled vegetables worth around 9 million pesos at a warehouse in Valenzuela City. Customs spokesperson Vincent Maronilla tells Radyo 5's Filon the smuggled products confiscated by authorities included red onions and ginger. He notes that the agency is still verifying information on the owner of the warehouse. And Maronilla says the agency, along with the DA, will also look into possible liabilities of their own personnel stationed at the ports. The BOC is also not discounting the possibility that some of their own officials might be involved, and suspects will face charges under the Agricultural Smuggling Act.
Magbibuild na po kami ng isang malakas na kaso at ipa-file po namin sa Department of Justice. Pagdating naman po, sir, sa Department of Justice, meron din naman pong special task force doon. Na-create ang Department of Justice. Ang tawag po niya yung Task Force Anti-Smuggling. That we closely coordinate para may isang paputo kaagad sa korte. Ang agricultural smuggling po ng gantong volume ay kinoconsider po na heinous crime.
Opo.
At wala po, economic sabotage nga po ang
Yes,
treatment
opo.
sa kanya.
Opo. So wala po itong piyansa, attorney, ano po?
Wala po.
Meanwhile, vegetable prices in the metro have started climbing today because of damage to crops caused by severe tropical storm Marin. The Agriculture Department says it could take a month before prices normalize. The details in this report from Shaila Francisco.
Joy went to Kalayaan Talipapa Market to buy ingredients for pancit bihon she plans to cook for her son's birthday today. But she was surprised to find out that prices of some vegetables have increased.
Imbis na may mga pork, may mga sahog-sahog ba, tipid na lang. Imbis na kompleto yung gulay, yung tama na lang na mabibili.
Based on the Agriculture Department's monitoring, prices of highland vegetables are up by 10 to 30 pesos per kilo from yesterday due to severe tropical storm Maring. In Kalayaan Talipapa Market, prices of cauliflower and broccoli are also up by 30 to 50 pesos a kilo. This has affected sales of vegetable retailers who are also complaining of the quality of the products arriving in markets.
Maliit po siya yung quality ng repolyo, like mga Baguio Pets, gulay na Baguio, tapos di siya maganda, tapos naapektuhan po yung mga customer namin. Yung iba naman ayaw talaga kasi namamahalan sila, tapos saka di siya good quality.
As of 7 p.m. yesterday, damage to agriculture due to severe tropical storm Maring has reached almost 448 million pesos. Affected commodities include rice, corn, high-value crops and livestock in Cagayan Valley, Ilocos Region, and Cordillera Administrative Region. Retailers are now expecting prices to continue climbing in the coming days as the affected regions are the top sources of highland vegetables. For its part, the DA expects prices to normalize after a month.
Depende pa rin yan sa damage, yung talagang final assessment ng damage. Pero pagdating sa mga vegetables na meron naman kasi mabilis tumubo, meron tayong gulay na mabilis naman kasing tumubo, di ba? So in other words, makaka-recover yan kaagad.
The DA is now talking to suppliers from northern Mindanao for alternative sources of highland vegetables. For now, customers with limited budget are advised to buy bundles composed of mixed highland vegetables priced at 25 to 30 pesos. Shaila Francisco, VR1 News.
Filipino-American performers Basco Brothers dropped their new movie chronicling the journey of four Philam brothers on their way to a Filipino wedding, showcasing the lives and culture of Filipino-Americans. Let's watch this.
The Filipino-American Basco brothers have finally dropped their intergenerational comedy movie. Dante, Darian, Dionisio, and Derek all star in the fabulous Filipino brothers. It follows the foursome who all got caught up in questionable life choices. But their bond proves to be stronger than their dilemmas as they come together for a family wedding. It marks the directorial debut of Dante, who also co-wrote the script with his brothers and sister Ariana. In an interview, Dante stressed on the importance of family more than ever in this pandemic.
A new time, and we're all just trying to, it's weird as we're stuck at home. We're very much trying to reach out to connect to others.
While much of the movie takes inspiration from their experience, Dante said it aims to resonate with the whole world.
I didn't make a film to try to set the ultimate Filipino-American story. I just wanted to tell this really beautiful family story, which we just happen to be Filipinos.
The Fabulous Filipino Brothers had premiered at the Los Angeles Asian Pacific Film Festival. It will have a limited screening on KDX and Signal pay-per-view from October 18 to November 15. It will also be available on Signal Play soon. For News 5, MJ Marfori, VR1 News.
Here's a quick look at some of today's headlines. Metro Manila imposes shorter curfew hours starting today, from 12 midnight to 4 a.m. The camp of Manila Mayor Isko Moreno denies reports that he is the administration's secret bet. And Miss Universe Philippines charity Victoria Velasquez Vincent turns down an offer to represent New Zealand in the upcoming Miss Universe competition. And those are the top stories at this hour. Join us later at 1 p.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. You can also catch One News on Signal Play. Just register for a free account at www.signalplay.com so you can stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Charles Lejano. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. We're One News.